What up, folks? Boston Black, popsotsauces.com. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Today, we are going to be changing this ferment into the sauce, Pimp Sauce II. Like the name so much, we bought it back. What's going to differentiate this sauce from Pimp Sauce I is this sauce is going to be a blend, and it contains ginger, a lime, carrots, garlic, cilantro, bell peppers, orange, yellow, and red, ghost peppers, red, ghost pepper, orange, ghost pepper, white, primo reapers, Carolina reapers, chocolate reapers, Pop's exclusive weeping reapers, chocolate bootless, peach scorpions, Trinidad scorpion sweets, fat white scorpions, 7-pot reds, pretty and sweets, sweet heats, red habaneros, orange habaneros, Mayan red habaneros, Mayan orange habaneros, cayenne oranges, yellow Scots, and orange Scots. Then of course we back it up with a seasoning pack. Before we do anything else, we're going to open it up, appreciate it visually, and catch some of the aroma. Have a few specks of cam yeast, but other than that, it's beautiful. Smells outstanding. Peppers look great. Everything looks good. Now we're going to set up for the separation process. We're going to separate the brine from the peppers and also separate the produce that we're going to juice. Be right back with you. Okay. This part is fairly simple. We're going to get right at it too. Actually pretty full on brine. Difference being between a blend and our pure pepper line that I found out is the pure pepper line, the peppers just literally soak up all the brine, whereas the blends, I end up with a lot, not even a little bit, a lot of brine remaining. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do here is pull out my lime. Go ahead. Squeeze that into my bucket that I'm gonna put the peppers in. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna allow it to get too heavy for me. You know what else I need? Need another container. Also see my carrots. Snatch out some of them items that I'm gonna juice. Rest of the peppers we want to dump into my pepper bucket. But remove as many carrots as I possibly can. Okay, now that I have my brine separated from my peppers, separated from my juicing produce, we'll go ahead and we'll set up the juice. I'll be right back with you. Okay, now we're going to start the juicing process. We juice our produce to separate the nutrients and taste from all the fiber. That way, we can get a pure pepper sauce by not putting the fiber that's contained in our produce into our sauce. See what I'm talking about? When juicing, you want to always start with something hard, just to get the process going. Carrots can be hard or soft. Your ginger is pretty much always going to be hard and fibrous. So you want to start with that. And you want to push through on your carrots. See, my carrots right now, they're pretty much a medium texture. They're still pretty firm. And then you want to come back with your cilantro, whatever greens you have, whether it's cilantro or parsley. You want to try not to put your peppers in here. So that you want to keep out. And once you start with your greens or whatever, you push some hard just to push everything through. Okay. Now you get to see what I'm talking about. Look at here. Completely dry. All the nutrients, all the taste. Now we'll set this aside and use it for our dry rubs and aromatics for our meals. And that's probably going to be more aromatics than dry rub this time, because we took our seasoning and we put it inside of our sauce. Okay, now take a look at this. Pure goodness. And that's why we juice. Okay. Now we're going to start the first breakdown process, or our first blend process. And we're going to use our immersion blender to break down the peppers and start the mixing with the juice. Okay. At this time, I want to go ahead and add 2 cups of brine. So we're going to start with that and allow that to break down our sauce further. Okay, I can tell we're already at the consistency where we want to take it to our next blend. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to break out the blender and start our next blend. Okay, where we're at is 2.5 liters. So basically, I'm going to put a little less than 2.5 liters. So basically, I'm going to put almost 1,200 milliliters inside of my blending jar. Start with that. Okay, I start this blend, let it blend through. Okay, to this, we will add red wine vinegar. And I'm thinking that I'm going to go with like 2 ounces. I'm pretty sure I only have like 4 ounces in here. So for 1/2, we're going to go 2 ounces. Of red wine vinegar. And we're going to go 6 ounces of Bragg's apple cider vinegar. And to that, we're going to add another 2 ounces of white vinegar. Change my mind, 4 ounces of white vinegar. So again, 2 ounces of red wine vinegar, 6 ounces of Bragg's apple cider vinegar or any apple cider vinegar, and then another 2 ounces of white distilled, another 4 ounces of white distilled vinegar. And we'll start our blending again, and we'll add it to it while it's blending. Okay. We want to take a look at it and check our consistency real quick. Oh yeah, it's looking good. I can tell you right now. It's looking good. So that's just about the consistency we want it to be at. So we're going to start the blend again and then add a 1/2 teaspoon of xanthan gum just to keep it from separating in the bottom. Okay, now we're going to visualize it again and give it a taste test. See where we're at. Honestly, the sauce is just looking good. Oh yeah. Well, it's looking real good. Look at that. Actually, I could probably add another 4 ounces of vinegar, which I probably will after I taste it. Probably give it another 150 milliliters. I'm gonna taste it first. 120 to 150. Ooh, I'm expecting this one to be hot. Got some bite. You gotta eat. It definitely got heat. Taste is phenomenal. Ooh. Back of the throat immediately. I thought I might have been able to get away with it because when I first put it on my tongue, It didn't hit my tongue. You know, you felt it, but it didn't come at you. As soon as it touched the back of my throat, now I'm feeling it everywhere. Under my tongue, roof of my mouth, everywhere. Damn. I didn't even think I done caught a tear. It's hot. Taste is great. I can only imagine what it's gonna taste like when I add them habaneros. Intensity hit you and is not letting you go, because it's not letting me go. Anyway, we're going to move on to the pasteurization process to stop the fermentation process. We bring it up to 165 degrees for 1 second, and then we shut it off. So we're going to start that process now. Woo! Unbelievable. Okay. My blender is reading 165. Actually, it's reading 166. But we're going to double check it with our manual thermometer or our handheld thermometer just to make sure. $166. So now that we've stopped the fermenting process through pasteurization, I want to take half of my dried pepper medley that we picked out the garden a couple days ago, because I know I was going to be making this sauce. You're just about half of that. Then I want to take a couple habaneros. And I'm going to add it to the sauce. I'm going to blend that through till it stops. So we're going to move on into the bottling. I take it and I pour all the contents of my mixer into a lighter bowl so I can handle it more easily. Then, without letting the remaining sauce dry inside that blender, you want to take your remaining mash and pour it in. Okay. These are 5-ounce bottles, but they generally hold between 5.5 and 6 ounces. So what I do is I mark 5.5 ounces on my measuring cup, and I simply pour to that mark. It's not pouring easy. Then I take my funnel and hold it just inside of the mouth while leaving an air gap to allow air escape. And then I simply pour in my sauce. Come on. Sticking to the sides. Again, I go a little bit past my mark this time. Pick up that gap. You want to get it as close to the top as possible, because when it cools, it'll leave space on the bottom. Yeah, this sauce is thick. Okay, now that my bottles are filled, I want to take a paper towel, go around the threads of my bottle, just in case any sauce got spilled on there. As I move to a next bottle, I move to a different part of the paper towel, making sure that I got a clean space to start with. Okay, now take my orifices. Everything's already been cleaned and sanitized. All the implements, all the machines, all the bottles, all the caps, all the orifices are cleaned and sanitized before we start. So I just snap on the orifices. Then just put on your caps. There you have it, folks. Pimp Sauce II. Thank you for joining me. Peace.